How about my dear YouTube friends? The broadcast of Kavan has just finished, and in this case, we have some great news to tell. Lots of stuff coming, new characters, new forms of fire, and lots of buffoons. Okay, we start with the regular network of Fantastic Strength, which is going to be the new side mission that Kavan has created for this month, which is going to start with 2-star versions and everyone will receive some awards. Okay, it's a metabet format with I don't know why it's gone right now. This in which you can play as much as you want. The highest ranks receive a high evolver of 7 stars, which is the new character of this month, and in which Kaban has brought us a somewhat different kind of gameplay because we are going to be able to obtain like 5 attacker cards, like 5 defender cards, and in the attackers we have to be getting a series of characters so that they are going to give us more points, or rather characters, classes, that's okay, we'll see, I'll tell you. When this side quest premieres, then we also have the Fantastic Force Saga. Let's remember that this month we have a new buffet, and in this case it is based on the ferocity of Human Torch, which charging a heavy weapon grants 10 temperature and hitting an opponent with a heavy weapon grants 5 temperature. Reaching 100 temperature had a flame passive doesn't work, it's okay while the basic attacks are active, and first a burst of 50% of the attacker's attack as direct damage, basically similar to what we had with Lamol. Upon reaching 100, the temperature begins to decrease in 5 seconds. No, if the flame is on, reaching zero is eliminated. Then we also have the grace of the Grandmaster Forgiveness, in which here we remember that they sell us the crystals to X runes and guarantee us characters. They are added to all new champion releases throughout the saga, meaning all the characters from the saga will be in those crystals, and a part progress is transferred between each champion release. Crystal of the Brave, highlighted 6 stars every 3 crystals, 7 stars every 25, and the highlighted 7 stars every 120 crystals. The Crystal of the Paragon, highlighted 6 stars every 57 stars, every 35 crystals, and featured and 7 every 150 crystals. I already tell you that for me it's not profitable for me because there are a lot of runes to spend on. Then we have the Summoner Festival November 8 to 9 at Kaban headquarters in Vancouver. Basically, you can meet the developers, play new content, great revelations and advances on the roadmap, and the Battle Real Brown returns. Okay, let's remember the Battle Runs tournament that Kaban created last year, where for example Pepe went there. Lately, more details. Then we have the Fantastic Force raids around this month. They will start from July 9 to August 5, and basically you have to be using characters from the saga to advance through the 15 thematic areas. Okay? It's the same forces, incursions that we have normally had in all the sagas. Let's remember, with some new snitches, some new cam characters, because I will bring you the guide of which are the best characters to attract these incursions. The defending champion groups showed. Cosmic and Scientific Champions. Okay, and the rewards of these raids are seeing 10% level 7 basic fragments, a level 4 alpha, 10 research tokens to be able to win, has seen the fantastic D7-1 fragment essence for the Idleworth generic rank upgrade gem from 1 to 2. In addition, they give us 15 unique stone crystals and 15,000 kingdom points from the Summoned Festival, the new real event that Cavan Vale is going to invent. Then we have the Fantasy 4 raids are also giving us more than raids. The regular routes return on August 13. Okay, they are the normal incursions, and the team of the defender will remain as Silver Super, and the new invisible female boss will rotate, and these characters will pass by. Apart from that, the new boss hashes will be rotated, and the old hashes will also be rotated. Okay, let's check the forums to have a next one next week. More on this. Then we have the new Maker Y characters. And the High Evolver County Maker comes out on July 10 as pre-sale, and in Arena on July 17. They entered the battle with an immunity to Neuroshock, who is in fact one of the few characters that is immune to Neuroshock and reverse controls. It is worth the very important Neuroshock. Apart from dodging and stunning with well-programmed blocking, it has no critical hits, fights with previous tactics for him and his team, and passives that are updated when knocking down the opponent. Separately, we place a Plasma Mine with Super Attack 1 and push the speaker towards. The mine makes Explode do brutal damage to you. The truth is that the Maker looks quite good and is of the technological class. Then we have the Alliance War Encounters exhibition. Basically, the Aligo War showcase from the previous saga will also start from July 9 to August 5, and they are basically the most prominent defenders of Genesis and Koda's tactics. And the reward for financing you are already seeing: 10% basic fragments at level 77 Stones of Singularity, 5 research subsidies to be able to get. the fantastic Mr. 7 and 7,500 points of the Summoner Festival, which they will show us later, and then rewards for exploring it. They will send us a 20% level 7 basic fragment, an essence to be able to get Soulbarch 5,000 Titan fragments, and 7,500 points from the Summoner Festival that they already knocked out will show us in the future. Then we also have, apart from the exhibition of the Saga Champions, we also have just the showcase, since some paths in this case are cosmic and skillful. Team of 5 champions that we have Mankai with more new beneficiaries for the player, reduced defender mastery so that we can have more strength and make it easier. Okay, then we have 10% path rewards, level 7 basic DE basic fragments, rank 4 gem, rank 5 with mystic or mutant 10, mystic or mutant signature stones. So, and 5,000 fragments of 7 stars at the end as well. You don't need to do it. But if you do well, hey, look, you take these awards. Okay, this is the same worth. What happens? That duplicate. We have the Valiant event mission worth 11 quest version 3. Have improved a couple of things. It will be released on July 9th until August 6th. And in this new event mission format that is in testing, let's remember that they have a series of updates. In this case, they are teams of 3 champions. It is no longer 1 3 worth begins. With a boss fight, each mission has a specific class restriction and full team non-choice exchanges are required. Therefore, maybe they can change a single character, but then within 2 nodes they don't just change to 3. Then multiple boss fights with ladder permission and fights taken basically from DED's 11 quest mission broke us up. Okay, the rewards are obtained in the 6 missions that have not said anything in the rewards, so they will be the same. We'll see how this version number 3 does. Then we have the Future Foundation, a new launch on July 23 that is basically going to be a kind of weekly objectives where we are going to be able to earn rewards. Winning fights with different game modes, we can win Mysterium user titles. Glass fragments and complete crystals based on the PRGY were also finally worth a 7-star class glass, which is going to be very very good for us. Then we have already seen the maker. We have the High Evolutionary that will be released in pre-sale on July 22 and in Los Cristales and Arena on July 31. Okay, the High Evolver is of the scientific class and is immune to the upgrades granted by champions. It is immune to breakage and neutralize, inflicts depletion, and see disadvantages. Of course, that is exhaustion and withering to avoid regeneration, and apart from it has powerful passive self-blocking. It is valid when hit with the same basic attack followed, therefore that can bother us and can create a new strong character in defense. Aside from inflicting combo detonation similar to Como what Cash and Lang have, and placing an evolving field on the stage with his special 2, he explodes his combo detonation while inside the field with his special number 1. So I think Han wanted to complete a defensive character, but also the attack also has Al. The importance, then friends, in August we will have a character Buffoon in lot number 1 where we are Patriota, Modo, and Jondu, and the details will be given more soon. The truth is that I am looking forward to how they are going to leave Modo and how they will also leave Patriota. I really want to see how they leave them. What else do we have, friends? So the battlefields, what's next? Well, apart from everything they have already achieved with the elimination of the screen of rejecting, accepting, replacing the account. And automatically games, attention to gladiator circuits, because here they want to update the Suffield Signet, which honestly I have no idea what this is, but they want to see if they can add a blacklist and a whitelist between seasons, similar to what we have in Alliance Wars, and the truth is that I don't like. And then they are also thinking about how to create small leagues where smaller accounts don't have to fight with big accounts, so we'll see how Kabam develops that, which can be a pretty big hit. Then friends, we have the event missions and automatic escalation in this case. What you want to do is that you want to make sure that the event missions go the monthly supervision is always relevant content for. All summoners therefore want to do 2 difficulties, traditional which is the basic level and accessory difficulty, the 1 TLT formats, both scale according to your progression. Active development is that basically the quest of the event will soon dynamically scale, both in terms of challenge and rewards, according to the progression milestone of the summoner's current history and prestige of the top 30. So we will see how they leave this and how these event missions will work and if the previous ones can continue to be accessed. Then we have some raids. Individuals in August that will begin in August. It is a raytest map that you can basically only play alone, or that seems okay. We will see how Kaban brings it to us, if it will be a beta in August or something like that. Then it is also the redesign of the daily missions. From August, the old daily missions are now available. The new daily missions will be inside new relevant and rewarding content is repeated and changed daily from Monday to Saturday with a super version on Sunday. I have more details. It will be for next month, so we will see why they are going to be adding new daily missions that could be good for us. Depending on the objectives that have to be met and the new rewards they give us, we will have to wait for the August stream to see what they are going to bring us from this side next door. Then we have an update to the Mysterium, okay? Updates to the Mysterium store will begin soon and more details will be shared soon. So we finally have Buffeo at that store, in which it had become the same forever. They rarely had new information unless it was saga elements or something like that. They always bought you the same 3 packages as always, and that's it. So we'll see what dives they put into this Mysterium store. Then we also have a Super Weekly Alliance event. Basically, it will be the same as the daily super event, but in this case, they are going to talk about the alliance. This is going to be spectacular because this means that maybe in the future they will eliminate those missions as tedious as battlegrounds raids, all that alliance to earn rewards, and simply everything alliance. We will have to be participating in this weekly or daily super alliance event. Super weekly worth weekly event in which we may be getting good reward, then they will give us more information by August. Okay, then we also have an association in the Summoner Seal. July 21st arrives. They will be giving greater stealth tokens earned each month. Weekly pack potions increase. Aside from this, more items will also be added to the stealth store. More black market trading options will be added. Mystery has been added to the resource upgrade, and Act 7 story upgrade has been increased. Full publication, all with all the debates. When more is known about this, I will bring you video of this new BF to the Summoner Seal. Many people here were already wondering when they were going to arrive. The new relics have been called Statcast relics, okay? It seems that they are, well, a new one anyway, so to speak, 7-star relics. Okay, and it will be available from August and will be released in batches. Okay, like the previous relics, they're going to have a primary attribute and an attribute. Secondary apart, it has a statistics bonus in attack as in defense. The strikers stay again, but in this case, they change from blue to green as you are already seeing on the screen. And there is also a development journal available today, so we'll see what it's like. You are already seeing the relics that Iron Man, Superior, Iron Man, Infinity War, Hulkling, Destroyer, Colossus, Iron Forgiveness, Captain American Infinity Work, and Bullset are adding. So, and we're also seeing Prowlers on screen, so we'll see. What more relics will they bring us? Okay, because they will also be available in August, as I told you, but available in a fragment form. Therefore, they are surely considered with the 6-star ones. Then the strikers will remain the same, and the existing rank study gem alloys will work with the Stark relics. So in this case, if it is not the relics 6-star rank 3 to rank 4 ascension gem, then it seems that it will work for you for this Starcast Veil relics. The Starcast will be available with 5 to 7 rarities. Stars, that is, they are going to be no longer relics, but they are going to be from 5 to 7. It is worth being a new one, so to speak, similar to a Titan Crystal, but not relics, or that is what it seems that Cabanos to develop, where 5 to 7 stars will be available. Our initial batch is a whopping 60 unique Start Cats relics. Due to rarity, or hit friends can be quite handsome, that consult 10 of development to have much more context and information. And already, friends, we have a new strong event, an event in game in which it will be called Renaissance event, that will basically be available in August. Basically, they are going to be updating us the 7-hour crystals. The ones from Webclee are worth it. They can be recovered in the store, and they are going to bring us the Crucible of Act 8. Let's remember that we already have the Crucible of Act 7, because now we have the Crucible of Act 8 with individual objectives, Crucible Kingdom event, login calendar, and celebration arena. We'll have more details next month. We have a new group of legends selection with 6 champions, Big Vision, and the ones we have here for screen friends are going to come from 7 stars, Big Vision, Dr. Voodoo, Syrian Ass, Sabertooth, Night Tracer, and Anti-Venom. Okay? These characters will be included in this new rebirth event, and where we can be obtaining them in that new crystal, and they would already be friends. In this case, it is Minecraft that I am addicted to, so friends, well, this is the news. What do we have for this July? I hope you liked the video, Sugisa. You are not there, and see you in other videos. Bye bye.